Welcome to Network 360 channel. This is a series of videos which will cover FortiClient and FortiEMS installation and configuration. First two videos we covered FortiEMS installation, server installation, and the second video we covered the FortiClient profile and endpoint profile, pushing to the policies, updating the policies, all the things we covered on the second video. Third video, what we are going to do, we are upgrading the version from 6.2 to 6.4, the latest version. As of now, it's the latest version. We will upgrade EMS as well as the FortiClient. Here is the agenda, and before proceeding the upgrade, we have to take some prerequisite, and we have to, as a safe side, first point what we have to do, we have to do a backup, database backup. If we are using VM environment, we can take a snapshot of checkpoint. That is the best practice. So first upon what we are going to do, we will take a backup of database. We will log into the EMS server. Go to administration, backup database. We have to put password. Okay, backupping process is going on. This is for the safe side. If something is went wrong, we can revert the EMS to the previous stage. Okay, so it is done. Backup is 31 Mbps. It's a backup. Okay, so that's good. So our first prerequisite is done. So second one is, if we are using the VM, in my case it's a VM, I can go to the our Hyper-V manager. This is my VM EMS. Okay, right click, I can do the checkpoint. It is running. So in any case, I can revert back to the checkpoint before 6.2. How it is, we will get the same image, same settings we will get if something happen wrongly. Why we want to take the prerequisite as a as a best practice, and we in real world what is happening, EMS is connected to the lot of the endpoints. Okay, EMS backup is done. We will go back to the prerequisite. So the second part also is done. In real world, EMS is connecting to lot of the endpoints, laptop, desktop. Some of the endpoints, maybe it is not on net or on net, not on net. Some of them it's VPN connected. Let's say it's not locally is connected, it's from the outside. It's connecting using the some of the way of VPN connectivity. If the telemetry connection is break, what we experienced, some of the clients, the feature will be disappear. So in that way, what the features like SSL VPN connectivity, SSL or IPsec VPN connectivity, the web filter application control, all the things, all the feature will be disappear for the endpoint. In that case, as a safe side, what we can do, TCP 8013 is the telemetry connectivity. If the telemetry connectivity is live, then the feature will get the end user. Otherwise, we have to use some other third-party utility to connect. The admin have to connect to the endpoint devices. If the endpoint is in the remote area like VPN, then we have to enter manually password and we have to update all these things we have to do. This has happened. That's why as a safe side, we can open TCP 8013 in our firewall, NAT to the EMS server. So the firewall side we can do, as well as what we have to do on the EMS side, host name, we have to add the public facing IP or the VPN name as a host name with the port number. So the client will get in the FortiClient telemetry. The first one it's directly connected, and EMS FortiClient settings, telemetry settings we can see. Once we added the custom host name for the public, in this case vpn.lab local 8013, this name also will get in the FortiClient. Once we upgrade it, if the telemetry is not coming up, the client can reach TCP 8013 using the public internet facing IP. Okay, let me do that one. So what we are going to do on the public firewall, we have to do the NATing. I am not using because it's a lab setup. I'm going to do the settings, server settings. This is a custom host name. Before adding custom host name, I'll go to the endpoint and we will verify what is the telemetry showing. This is my the test machine, lab machine. It's connected to 192.168.1.22. This is the telemetry, fabric telemetry. Right now only one is there. So before we are going to upgrade, what we are going to do, we publicly open TCP 8013 on the firewall and NAT to the EMS, and on the EMS server the custom host name we are adding. We will go to the server on the custom host name. vpn.lab.local 8013. We will save it. The server will need to restart. Custom host name yes. Okay. So we added in the server vpn.lab.local. In the real world, it will be the publicly facing IP or the name for the server. So the NATed traffic will reach from outside to our EMS server. In our case, what we will do, we will go to the FortiClient and 60 seconds telemetry. We should get the right now what we added, the second one we should get here. This is the best practice as per our experience. Telemetry we can add the password also, so nobody can directly connect and we will not lose the license. Normally we should get, we'll check. I will remove the custom IP address. We'll check it out. Okay, I will pause the video. I will check it out why it is not updating. Thank you. The vpn.lab.local we have to configure in the telemetry gateway list. We can add the telemetry gateway right now, only one. We have to add the vpn.lab.local, so public IP or publicly resolvable DNS name 28013 port number. Once we add it, then we will get the telemetry EMS list. So the first one is locally resolvable, the second one is publicly resolvable, not in the server settings. Sorry, before I told in the custom hostname, not here. We have to add it in the telemetry gateway. I added the telemetry gateway as a secondary, then I got it in the client endpoint. So now our prerequisite is done. We took the backup, we added the publicly resolvable or public IP to 8013 on the EMS side, and the firewall side we have to open the port TCP 8013 to EMS server. We'll go back to the EMS server. In this part we have set EMS, not in the EMS system settings. It's where it is, that one, telemetry gateway, we have to change. Not in the custom hostname. Now our prerequisite is completed. We will go to the site. We will download the latest one. Support.fortinet.com, login. Okay, it is already login. Now go to the firmware image. We have to download FortiEMS latest package 6.4.2. The latest. Okay, download is started. We'll go to dashboard and FortiClient status. It's right now 6.2.3, and what about the FortiClient? FortiClient also 6 to 8. This way both we will change to 6.4. It may take some time. I'll post the video. Once it's downloaded, we will continue. Package is downloaded. 6.4.2. Double click. Installation process is straightforward. I'll post the video. Once installation is completed, we will resume. Now the endpoint server upgradation is completed. FortiClient endpoint management server success 6.4. We will log in EMS server. Now the version is 6.4.2. We successfully upgraded from 6.2 to 6.4.2. As per our list, executed the package. Once done, EMS status. We have to verify both EMS server and FortiClient. It's updated. We will check our endpoint, one of the endpoint. Yes, we can see, but the policy package is not updated. It may take little time. We'll go to the endpoint. Policy package is updating. Meanwhile, we will just log in the EMS server. We are not able to see the configuration. I will try to disconnect and connect back. our EMP profile is here. But we didn't get that feature. We'll wait for some time. Meanwhile, while we are waiting, we will create the 6.4.2 package for the FortiClient. Here is some changes, deployment package. Still we didn't get our profile. We will update because this is version is 6.2 and EMS is 6.4. We will upgrade to 6.4 FortiClient. Official package 6.4, 6.4.2, this is the latest one. Next, we give the name 6.4. We will enable default features. All the feature we enabled. Enable desktop shortcut, endpoint profile, we have endpoint profile EMP, FortiClient telemetry, EMS will be managed by. Okay. So we created the new 6.4 package, deployment package. Now we will go to the management deployment. This is uninstall package. We have in this version we have to create separate deployment package 6.4. So for that, what we have to check, where is our endpoint? We have to check our endpoint. Okay, now EMP EMS it's updated. Path is antivirus is installed, web filter is installed, but it is not showing because the changes, package changes. We will check what is the package change. It is already, this is our PC and EMP policy is updated, profile is updated. Antivirus is installed, ransomware is not installed, sandbox, okay, web filter is installed. Only the thing is that it is not showing on the endpoint. Visibility is not here. Even the VPN also it's not updated. Profile. Okay, what two things we have to check. Our default computers folder, here. So we have to update the policy, the installer package, and we have to bind to the computer's vault. Before that, we will check our endpoint profile. Showing. Okay, we will create the endpoint package. Later we will check. We'll select the AD group, where is the OU, and deployment package 6.4.2. Then schedule a time, now 1:56 a.m. So we will do 2 a.m. Deployment is 2, so 4 a.m. We can give unattended installation, domain lab, so we are creating the deployment package. This is will start 2.4. Now on the EMS we created the manage deployment package, and it's binded to OU, lab.local, and computers. Package is 6.4 and schedule time is 2.4. It's enabled. On the endpoint, see Windows FortiClient installer. We can see the package will be there. It will push FortiEMS, Windows, now the package is not here. We'll wait, and the package should be here. We should receive. We created the deployment package as a unattended option is enabled, so it will automatically do the installation. The package, we should receive it, FortiClient EMS installer. We'll check the logs. Logs we can see inside the administration and log viewer. We can change the log settings to debug. So we will get all the settings, what's happening, package pushing, all. Now it's started. We put the time, the schedule time is 2.4. Normally before that we should receive the package here. But we have to check it out, what is the status of our what is the firewall should be disabled. or we should be allow the okay. I'm trying to disable the firewall on the local PC. Note this option. For safe side, I disable the firewall. We can in the production network we can allow only the applications or ports. In lab scenario, I can do the disabling the firewall. We'll wait for 2.4. We will double check if everything is okay. Schedule time is reached. We should receive the package, but we didn't receive. We have to troubleshoot why. We'll go to the log viewer. Try to connect one more time. The package is not receiving. Okay, we are going to troubleshoot. Why? The first step, from the EMS server, we have to check the $C. It's open. It's okay. This from the EMS server to the client, $C should be open. The admin share. So that part is done. Admin part is done. We put 6.4, but still it is 6.2.8. And so admin share is open. Now the services we have to check. Basically, remote registry is the main service. You will see the remote registry is open. Okay, remote registry is disabled. In the document, we will check it out, the document, what is the required. docs.fortinet.com. Installation. Okay, preparing endpoints for AD. Okay, task scheduler automatic, the services. That is good. Windows installer manual. Okay, that remote registry automatic. You must configure Windows wide. Okay, allow these connections. Now we enable the services. These services is mandatory. We will try to push one more time. Deployment, edit, fix 15, save. We'll pause for 5 minutes. On the second changes also, we didn't receive the FortiClient EMS installer. So now we have to troubleshoot computers, domains. Click over there and mark as uninstalled. We will do the clear events. Then it will restart the installation process. So now our firewall is off, services are activated, still we are not receiving the package. And our version is 6.2. Now we have to do the troubleshooting. We will check it out. What more we have to check. I will pause the video. I'll come back. For troubleshooting part, we will check it out if the deployment package installation, we already changed the priority and 245 should be installed. Before that we will check 6.4 we created, the URL package is available. Okay, URL not found. .6.2 we are able to see the package. 6.4 which we created we are not able to see. The package should be inside program file, not program files, program 86, FortiNet, FortiClient EMS, clients, install as default. Okay, only one package we can see here. So 6.4 is not downloaded from the FortiClient. Sorry, from the FortiNet. So first phase, what we will do, services.msc. We restart the FortiNet services. Once we created the package, we should see it in the programs inside the EMS server, the 6.4 with the Windows and Mac OS installation package. But we are not able to see. That's why most probably it is not pushing to the client. We restarted the FortiClient services. Now we will restart Microsoft SQL Server also. Now we restarted our old process, the EMS server. Again, we'll go back FortiClient, FortiNet, EMS, clients, installers, default. We are not able to see the 6.4. We will try to create one more package. Because this is the first stage, once we created inside the installer's default, we should see the second package and downloaded with 6.4. That one on the predefined time it will push to the clients. So features, point 4.1. Now we will go to the installers default. Only now one is showing. Should be downloaded. Okay, search program, C program with client done install orphan folders. We are not able to see 6.4. So we are not getting the package. Instead of 6.4.2, we'll try 6.4.1. So update service we are not getting. Try. We have the connectivity. Somehow our 6.4 folder is not creating. Okay, I'll hold. So we are doing the troubleshooting part. We created the package, but on the client side it is not pushing 6.4. Log into the EMS. We will try to create one more package. On that time we will enable the debugging. So we will come to know what's happening. On the license part we have license. It's mandatory. Then only we can download the package. Before going to troubleshoot and all other parameters, we will check the log settings. We will change the log settings to debug mode. We will clear all the previous logs. Debugs, because we created the package we should get inside the installer. We'll come to know. See, we installed in program 86 Fortinet EMS clients installer default. Oh, we got it. Because it was pending by the reboot. Okay, very good. We got the setup. So when we upgraded, we have to reboot. Then only we will get the packages. This is the first part. The package should be downloaded in the server, EMS server. The location is clients install as default, then 6.4, 6.4.1. This is the two packages we created. .6.4.2 and 6.4. Okay, 6.4.1 we don't require, we will delete it. You can see it is deleted from the package. Here it is, a package is downloading and this package is pushing to clients. Okay, so now we are good to go. Before pushing the clients, we will double click here. URL, we should see the packages for the 32-bit and 64-bit as well as the DMG package for the macOS. Okay, so our package is ready for pushing to the clients. We'll go to the Windows 10. This is our installer. 6 to 8 Fabric is connected. Okay, on the client PC we will log in using the IP. If you face while you are deploying, the package is not downloading, or you are not able to see the package over the location where the program files inside FortiClient installer. Here, if you are not seeing the package, then enable the debug and go to the logs. Here we can see the logs, FCM update or FCM AD. This is for the AD emulation. This is the daemon which is using for the Chromebook and FCM daemons. We'll check FCM update. Better we will open in the Notepad++. So once you enable the debug, then we will come to know all the changes in the in EMS and the FortiGuard update and downloading the package, everything we will come to know here in the debug logs folder. AV signature, checking for rebel DMS. Try to connect the server. This is our FortiGuard services. We will come to know what's happening in behind. So it's a very good place for the troubleshooting, the log folder. Now we will go to our the package which we created for the deployment. We given to all of our the tree, AD tree, and 6.4. Schedule time, unattended installation. I will enable unattended installation. Now 9:49. So I'll give 9:55. So on this time On this time, what will happen? It will start the installation on the endpoint unattended way. That means the user will not get the option to reboot later or install later. That options normally user will get a pop-up and he can choose what time he want to install. But in the real world it is difficult. Some of the users they will postpone. So you can do it in unattended. That depends on your environment. So once we added package, the same time the client should get, and the installation will start on the, okay, this is the old package because yesterday we tried. So we received the package. Sorry, I don't know, it's disconnected stage. The package, mostly package should be installed. Okay, package should get on the local PC. C Windows installer. So 642, it's already here, downloaded. Somehow it is what happened yesterday is our installation package was already pushed, and the 40 client status is changed to disconnect. You can see the deployment status. It's a little bit slow. Server is accessible. Over here we will come to know, okay, from the EMS, install a copy to the device. Pending user interaction, this is yesterday's. So what happened? It is downloaded to here, and our package status is moved to pending user interaction. We will wait for 2 minutes. 9:55 we given. Oh, in endpoint EMS maximum license is exceed. So license part is the problem because we have only 3 license. In this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to install them manually. It's normal. In normal case, it's not required. We will get the pop-up if it is a normal installation. Unattended installation, the user will not get the pop-up. In both way, if we are pushing from the EMS, the endpoint, the package will download C Windows 14 EMS installer. This is a normal behavior. It is checking the space and required services running. On the endpoint, there is a endpoint login space is the here installation logs. Also, we will come to know C Windows 40 EMS installer logs. These logs will available only when you are pushing from the centralized location. So upgrade option we will get. In normal case, if you enable the unattended installation, this the wizard option will not available for the user. It will be directly upgrade. I will post the video once FortiClient install setup is finished. We will resume.